It's really beautiful if you just look at all that. With the sun starting to rise and the houses all on the water and then just dig in, really picturesque.
My name is Brian Nathan. I've lived and worked in Vietnam for nearly 2 years. But I've never stopped being surprised and awed here. Each time I visit a new land in Vietnam, I always have interesting experiences.
I'm here at the Cao Mau Cape, which is 120 kilometers from Cao Mau City. We're in the most southern point here in Vietnam, and as you can see, it's breathtaking. There's forests of mangrove trees, the ocean over here to my right, but it's also so rich with culture, with very diverse cultures all living together. We're gonna be exploring these cultures, the lifestyles, and all the nature around us. So come on and explore with us on Vietnam Discovery.
Cao Mau Province is the southernmost land in Vietnam. According to the book Choreography by Gia Dinh by historian Trinh Hoi Duc, reclaiming the land of Cao Mau began with the reign of Gia Long in the late 18th century. But 100 years later, in the reign of Tu Duc, Cao Mau was still a mangrove forest with few inhabitants. Fresh water was scarce, and the fields had too much alum. The mangroves and the mudflats in Dat Moi commune, part of Cape Cao Mau National Park, are one of 5 World Biosphere Reserves in Vietnam. This is where I learned how mudflats became villages and gardens for people.
So I am all the way up to my knees down in the mud. This whole area that I'm standing on right now, once the tide comes in, it's completely underwater. But every time the tide comes in, it leaves this really rich soil here. And over years, this has built up and built up. And so these trees have grown. There's 2 kinds of trees that primarily grow here, the mum trees and also the duc trees. And these trees here, they grow in this soil, and they also keep the soil kind of together because the roots here, they grow up and it kind of keeps the soil condensed.
Yes.
So Quang over here, he's just showing me how these roots and these trees grow here. I'm gonna go ahead and plant this guy back in the soil so it can grow into a nice big tree. Stick a little hole there. All right.
Imagine a day in the future when the mudflat where I'm standing is covered by green mam and mangrove trees. What a beautiful prospect. But I need to get back to reality.
Ugh. Oh. No, no, I'm falling, no, wait. It's like quicksand. All right, I'm gonna go. And you're gonna pull me. One step at a time, one step at a time. It's a good cardio workout. If you ever wanna lose some weight, just come out here and start walking on the sand. Really, really great.
I can't move normally on this mud flat unless... you might find this funny, but consider it from my side. I've never done this, but I think there are times when we need to learn from nature. At this moment, I have no other choice. According to some historical records, Moy Hamlet was formed almost 2 centuries ago. This is considered the first community of Dat Moy commune. The Cape Moy people are some of the friendliest I've ever met and have such a simple and rustic life.
Chào chú.
Chào anh.
Tôi tên là Brian.
Ngồi xuống.
Come on. Đây là nhà chú.
Đây là nhà chú. Là chú làm biển.
Initially, only 9 families lived in Moy village. They came from different lands, but they all had one thing in common. They would not yield to the hardships of nature.
Ngày xưa ở đây thì khổ cực dữ lắm. Hồi đó là đâu có lộ. Rồi nhà này tới nhà kia bơi xuồng đi không, hồi đó bơi thôi mà. Không có nước nôi xài. Rồi mất đi chở nước xa xôi lắm. Bây giờ mình khoan giếng á, là mình xài đỡ hết đi chở nước.
Come on, Chi. Some ice water. Come on.
Thích sống ở đây vì cái môi trường ở đây sống quen rồi. Đàn ông thì làm ngoài biển, còn vợ con ở nhà mua bán.
Looking at Tucson's house, I can see a life very close to the nature.
Đây nuôi con trai.
Oh, wow.
Phải nuôi con này không?
It's got 3 snakes in there, 3 python snakes. Oh. Wow.
Nuôi nó to vậy nè.
Cool.
Cho ăn chuột. Bắt chuột trong rừng, đặt chuột trong rừng về cho nó ăn.
Wow. Em thích trắng không? He likes snakes. Cool. Wow. And home? There's no doors on this house. Nachu không có cửa.
Chú không có cửa để cho thoát mát á, cho mát. Rồi đi làm đây không có trộm. Mình đi biển họ hàng đằng xóm dòm coi chừng.
Really interesting. I've never seen that. Never seen a house without doors. Cool. High five.
According to Tucson, Moy Hamlet used to be called No Door Hamlet, since people built their houses without doors.
Oh,
houses
fast.
don't need doors because everyone is ready to share what they have. It's nice that this way of thinking continues in Moy Hamlet even today.
Yeah, there you go. Tạm biệt.
In the early morning, the coastal land of Kai Long has a rare dreaminess. As a visitor, I take a moment to look at the sky and find words to describe my feelings. Locals here are looking for clams hidden beneath the smooth sand. Clams are one of the main income sources for people in North Quang district of Khao Mau province.
We hop on this little boat and we take it out for it must have been 2 or 3 hours just cruising into the ocean. And there's these little, almost like huts or these little houses in the middle of the ocean. And we're about to reach the cottage over here. I'm here with Mr. Tu's son, and we're gonna be mining for clams. And we're gonna be spending the night over here on this cottage as well, so I'm pretty excited.
Rồi.
Ah, come on. Wow, this is all made from wood. The floor is completely made out of just logs. Up here. All right, let's do it. Very sturdy. Wasn't built for tall people. Wow. Oh, xin chào. Wow. Very cool. And I look around. I'm like, great. Where's the bed? And this place is maybe the size of me if I was laying down this way and that way. It's really, really small. And there's no bed.
Ở đây anh em xúm nhau ra chia người một khu vậy đó. Chăn nuôi. 6 tháng mới thu hoạch được, nhiều mới lớn lên. Mà nước cạn mới bắt được nhiều. Mướn người ta đi bắt rồi bắt đầu mình mới căng rồi mướn đi bắt từ ký ra. Ký là bao nhiêu tiền.
Those who watch over the clam shells live in watchtowers in the sea. When the water is calm, food and fresh water are delivered daily. When the water is rough, everything must be used sparingly. At first it was a little strange. I was like, what if there's a storm? If a storm comes in and just knocks us down, we're going right in the ocean. But then it was kind of cool. It was like we're in the middle of this ocean. So Miss U just cooked up a really delicious meal over here. We have rice, some eggs, some sardines, and some shrimp, and this really cool soup that I've actually never had before, which is they take the water from the rice and they turn that into a soup. This is our first meal that I'm having here, and we're having it a little bit early because we need to go to bed and we need to wake up around like 12 or 1 a.m. to start harvesting the clams.
Chưa ngon không?
Mẹ chỉ mong sao con trẻ lớn con để mẹ đây với bớt nỗi nhọc nhằn.
I expected them to be these like hardened fishermen, like, you know, you read like The Old Man and the Sea, and there'd be these like really hard guys. But no, they're actually really friendly. They like music. We had some funny conversations about food. They're really nice people.
So it's about 2 or 3 in the morning. We only slept a few hours and we've just woken up, and all the water which we sailed on or took the boat on to get here is completely gone. We're now walking in the ocean essentially. It's all receded, and what's left is the sand. And we're going to be mining for clams in a few minutes using this device here, which I don't know exactly how to use, and this basket. It's going to be interesting.
Đây cái bãi này là cứng, đi thoải mái lắm. Bãi này ghẹ dữ lắm. Tôm thả rất nhiều lắm. Này nó chết đây, bỏ bãi này.
Không. So I think we've arrived at the area we're going to be harvesting the clams. There's a bunch of people behind me that have already started doing it. So we better get to it. All right.
Nè, tiến hành mình cào như gì nè. Nè. Mạnh lên, cào mạnh lên. Nè. Mạnh lên, cào mạnh lên, mất nhiêu.
I got one.
Đây là con nghêu.
All right. dangerous work here. Just cut myself. Môn này bắt được bao nhiêu?
Bữa nay bắt được 400 kg.
Very good.
Mình làm đến 6 giờ, nước lớn rồi mình mới nghỉ.
Thế á?
At the peak of harvest season in Kai Long Beach, locals were spread out for miles. Workers for hire are mainly farmers, fishermen without boats, and women looking for extra work. What impresses me is that women here are always smiling, even though the work must be hard.
1, 2, 3. Oh. 1, 2, 1. Over here? Give it a little bit of a wash.
Quay vậy nè. Quay Rồi, sạch rồi. Ginh lên xuồng.
The harvested clams will be cleared, weighed, and then sorted for sale at different prices.
Their work is completely dependent on the tidal wave here. When the water goes back out, they can work, but when the water starts coming in, they need to start hurrying up because once the water's in, they can't harvest clams anymore. And they're very experienced, and he was saying that around 6 a.m. he thinks today, the water's gonna start coming in. So we have until 6 to harvest as many clams as we can. So we need to get to it right now. I'm doing pretty good though, I think. Not so bad. We only got a few hours left. Anh có mệt không?
Có mệt.
Yeah, he's tired too, so it's not just me. It's hard work out here. Woo!
Mệt à?
Yeah, so... Chị có khỏe không? Khỏe.
Khỏe.
Tôi mệt.
Tôi mệt.
Tôi mệt.
After harvesting through the night and through the early morning, it's hard work. I only slept a few hours and I'm pretty tired. They're still out there. They'll be going for a little bit longer until the water comes up and they can't harvest anymore. And they've been doing this for years and they're pretty strong. They're out there just talking, like it's easy, having a conversation about their day, but pretty tired.
While they still live mainly on fishing, people of Dat Moi are getting more used to welcoming tourists.
I'm here with Mr. Tu Nai. He's the one that owns the homestay I'll be staying at, and we've just hopped in his boat. We're gonna be looking for dinner, and what we're gonna be eating is crab.
Tu Nai tells me the coastal salt marshes of Khao Mau contain many marine species. In particular, tidal sea crabs live in the wetlands or in the roots of mangrove trees. Speaking of wetlands, I must be alert.
Chú ơi, có cá sấu không?
Đây không có cá sấu.
Okay. You never know these days. Now you gotta be careful with these trees here because some of the spiders here are the size of your hand. And you think I'm exaggerating, but I'm not. They're literally the size of your hand. And I've seen one over at the homestay. So you should be a little cautious. This big. Chú ơi, back walk day now.
Bình thường thì mình 8 giờ sáng mình thả rồi bắt đầu là khoảng 11 giờ mình đi thăm một vớt lên một quận. Thì bắt đầu mình thăm rồi cái nào hết mồi thì mình móc tiếp. Tiếp là chiều như khoảng 5 giờ như gì thì mình lại thăm tiếp. Tiếp là tới sáng 7 giờ đó mình đi thăm cái nữa mình cuốn vô luôn. Coi giờ là thăm 3 giá.
Oh my God, this one's huge. Oh, oh! It's empty. There's nothing inside. All right, so we've been on the boat for a long time now, and I'm pretty hungry. And I just found a fish floating, so I'm gonna eat it. Just kidding. I'm not eating that. This is bait. Dun 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 dun.
Nè nè. Hai cái này khóa này nè, đó trên nó có đó, có đó.
Tunai owns a 7-acre community tourism area, 3/4 of which is mangrove trees. Besides crabs, there are also many shrimp and fish species. Since opening to tourists, he doesn't fish much anymore. He sets only about 20 crab traps a day. Choosing which crabs to catch is also a long-term way to preserve resources and ensure quality of the food.
Vì sao là thái trùng một con?
Bởi vì con cua nó mềm, nó còn non, nó thịt nó không chắc nên thả lại để chừng nào nó chắc như cua này, cứng yếm gì đây. Mình bị bán khách du lịch mà. Đó.
Đúng rồi.
Con cua nãy bị nó lớn thiệt chứ mà nó còn mềm.
Oh, con này được không?
Ok.
It's good. All right. All right, so I'm gonna let it out. Got my crab protector right here. Shake, 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 shake. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's good. Haha. Well, the crab is out of the cage, and now it's in the boat, and it wants to attack me. It's got its claws aimed at me. Joy.
Do you see the scene in the distance? It's one of the most beautiful sunsets I've ever seen. A scene purely of leaves, water, and clouds, not spoiled by man-made works. The simple comforts of this riverside land, which have retained such natural beauty, make me feel completely relaxed and at peace.
Khi đi vợ cua thấy bạn có thấy thích thú gì không?
Có.
Khi mệt thì chứ mà điều nó vui. Một tuần nữa thì cũng khoảng 100 trong ngoài khách.
And one more thing, the crabs are delicious.
Rất ngon.
Ngon phải không?
Khao Mau was a lot of firsts for me, a lot of things that I've never done before.
Those experiences are memorable, but what I'm most attached to are the Khao Mau people. They are friendly, smiling, and open to visitors like me. Life in Khao Mau reminds me of the words of writer Jackie French Kohler. There are two ways to be rich. One is by acquiring much, and the other is by desiring little. Khao Mau is where desiring little has given me so much emotion.